Okay, this is going to be a short video explaining some channel changes and updates coming here at the beginning of the new year, 2022. Happy New Year, because this should be posted on January 1. As far as the changes, we are going to start putting Amazon affiliate links into the descriptions of the videos where the repairs are done for the gears, belts, pulleys, tools that are being used. And how that works is if you click on the link and you buy that gear pack or that belt pack or that tool, Amazon may compensate us for the referral. When I say may, not everything applies, and they may not keep us around. It's a trial thing. And the reason we're doing that is most of the stuff that you see get repaired on this channel, pretty much all of it for the most part, I do not charge to repair. Everything I repair for free. I just request the shipping charges. There are some instances where I will ask for compensation on the parts. Now, if it's a standard kit where it's full of gears, like this little bucket that you see me pull out every once in a while, this is 2 kits, which is about $16. Not a big deal. I have my own houses. They break. I need gears myself. But the big one is Mr. Christmas. Mr. Christmas uses specialty gears, and unfortunately, they're not very cheap. So if I have a Mr. Christmas house, I'm probably going to have to charge for the gear, because like that Ferris wheel one, the big gold one, to replace that shaft with the 2 gears, just that shaft with the 2 gears plus shipping was almost $30. That's a lot of money for 2 gears and a piece of metal, especially since I just needed the gears. But the problem with it is if you try and remove the gears and then repress them on, you risk cracking them. So had to buy them as one piece. So it's to offset the costs of the repairs, and you don't have to click the link and buy the product if you don't want to. We're not forcing anybody to do anything. It's just explaining what's going to happen in the near future when you see a video, and in the upper corner it'll say includes paid promotion. I'm not promoting anything, it's just going to be in the text below. And if you want to click on the link, more than happy to. If you don't want to click on the link and buy anything, same thing. We will also link to other locations as well, like if it's a Mr. Christmas repair and I have to get a part from the Suntronics out of Florida, Mr. Christmas guy, his name is Victor, we'll link to his site. I don't get any money for referrals. It's just he's a person that likes to help people with Mr. Christmas items. I will help anybody with most anything animatronic or other, depending on what the issues are. I try. So not everything that's linked below would be a reimbursement setup, like eBay or Skull Train Electronics, where you get the little animatronic bags. So for like this, the animatronic starter kit, of course the bag's already been removed, but that's the top, so I remember which one to buy. You saw the gear pack. Of course, any tools I use, like the little jeweler's needle nose, you can buy them locally, but when I use them, I'll put links to them on Amazon, or these wire cutters, these small ones, things like that. The tools, because I get requests quite a bit about what kind of tools I use, or my soldering station, which you never see, but here's the soldering pen that's attached to it, hence the cord, or the heat gun or heat pen, heat stick. I've heard it called half a dozen things. And of course, when I plug stuff in and want to give it power, then I got my alligator clips, which are attached. It's a multi-purpose station. You have seen the big AC version that I've had out here. I can put a link to that as well. Not something you normally need to do if you're just going to fix 1 or 2 of your own houses every once in a while. But if you do need a AC transformer, I'll have a link to that as well. So, but we wanted to give you a heads up because it's required for Amazon and YouTube and the government that anytime you have any link to any external source that can generate a revenue, you have to be notified in advance. So we're notifying you in advance. So we're going to start doing that to offset the costs of buying all the little pieces to fix all the houses, or carnival pieces or other. Sometimes there's other things that are worked on. Also to fix or replace the tools. Like, I don't go through tips too often as an example, but the heater that's inside this, I'll show you. This piece right here, which is replaceable, you unscrew this collar, that burns out. So, and don't have to buy new ones. So things like that, it's just to help offset the cost because there's no charge for the work that I do. Or when I have to get new scrubby things for the soldering tip. None of it's super expensive, but when you have to replace the soldering heater element once to twice a year, or the tips, which again, that's not a big deal. I have lots of those. But things like that, or these alligator clips, they break. You can only squeeze them so many times before they snap. So it's just to offset some of the expenses that we don't charge anybody for, because this is mostly done for the fun of the hobby, to help anybody out there fix their own stuff and show that it is kind of a nerve-wracking experience, but if you take a little time and patience and somebody shows you how to open it and where to get the parts from, you can probably do it yourself at home. And that's the whole point of doing this on the channel. The channel originally was just to do random junk, hence the Random Junk channel. And then we decided, since I have a large collection, to do the repairs, and I never thought they would take off as big as they did, and I'm kind of happy they did, and I'm happy to have talked to and met many people who are in this community of animated houses, whether they be Christmas, Halloween, or other, since they have an Americana series. And then you got this Mr. Christmas, Department 56, Hawthorne Village, and then you got the generic Chinese ones that don't have any manufacturer other than it just says made in China. So the next update is we're going to be doing a 1K giveaway. We are about 30 subscribers short of 1,000 subscribers, which is far beyond what we thought we'd ever get to. When we hit 1,000, we're going to have another video. We're going to have a couple of Halloween and Christmas pieces, tabletop pieces or animated pieces or just lit pieces that we're going to give away. So we'll run a video with how to enter and what to enter for, whether it be Christmas or Halloween, whichever you prefer. Because I noticed that Halloween has a much larger following for the giveaways than the Christmas ones do, which is totally fine. Everybody has their own preference. I have more Halloween stuff than I have Christmas stuff because I like Halloween better. Don't get me wrong, getting gifts is fun and all, but I just like the way the things look for Halloween. So we're going to be doing a 1K giveaway, is basically the end result, coming up hopefully soon, since we're really close to that 1K. And once we hit it, we'll film a video. I'll show you the pieces that are going to be given away, and there's no charge to anybody. The shipping is covered, like most of our giveaways, because of the cost of shipping. And of course, in 2022, all the carriers are raising their prices. It'll just be for United States, just because of the new increased shipping costs. So, yay. But if you have any questions or concerns, you can always write them below about anything on this video. Again, it's not very long, it's pretty short, and we will address them as soon as possible. But you'll start seeing some changes. We'll probably put the information on the previous videos where people have actually asked for where the parts came from, or the tools, because I do get, like I said, asked about the tools a lot. And we're going to try and be more descriptive in the description section on what we are using. And generally, in most cases, it is the same stuff on every house. It's usually the same motor, or the same gear pack, or the same belt pack. But that way you don't have to go through the entire catalog to find the one that had it. It should be on the video below. Also on Facebook, we're going to try and pin a comment section or a post with all the links. So you just click on the link, it takes you right to where it is, and unless that product is no longer available, it should take you right to where you need and what you need to acquire, whether it be from that link or somewhere else, to fix or repair your existing animatronic house. This will also go for the other things we do, such as the cereal stuff. unless you really want to try them, I wouldn't recommend it, especially the Funko. The MREs, again, if you want to try them, that's great. MREs are good. They're high in calories, though. Unless they're the low sodium ones, then don't get them. Or even the DeLorean project that we started a year ago, which we're hoping to work on this winter, spring, and try and get it mostly completed, if not done, where we acquired the materials to make the parts or buy the parts to make it look like a DeLorean again. So, but other than that, wanted to just give you a brief update on what our changes are for the new year. It's kind of like our New Year's resolution, except it's just telling you how we're going to try and improve the channel to make it easier for all the viewers that are trying to do their own work at home to locate the products to make the job easier. So, appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Have a good one, and a Happy New Year.